novice, you already know that. So in order to begin my presentation, I'll be showing some pictures. And you can all tell me what you think. All right. Has anyone ever seen this before? We have another photo.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Alien. Are they real?
yes.
Wow.
Yes, this was found on the side of like a submarine, or like just an underwater vehicle, and it was on the side. So when they surfaced, they found it, they brought it out, they took some photos of it. Anyway, this is the Bathynomus giganteus, which is the species name. More commonly, they're known as the giant isopod. Now, before I get into detail about this creature, let me explain what isopods are. This is it's similar to a lobster. It's a crustacean, but isopod means, it's Greek, and it means roughly same foot or same feet. Now you'll notice on this creature that on its sides it has the same number of legs. So it has 7 legs on one side, 7 legs on the other side, and they also have the same function, which is basically just to walk, to move it around. That's where isopod comes from. Now, you think this creature is strange and disturbing, but it's actually related to the roly-poly, or pill bug. See, they're the same as isopods. Another photo here. That's another the underside. And here we have the roly-poly or pill bug. As you can see, it's very similar. It has antennas on the side. It has the same number of feet, and it also has the plating on the back. Now, of course, the roly-poly can roll into a ball. A giant isopod can't do that. But yeah, it's not a sea monster. Now, you know that pill bugs are very small, little tiny. You put them on your palm, you play with them. And we all did that when we were kids. The giant isopod, on the other hand, can grow over to be over a foot long. In fact, one researcher, Kevin Zanillo, who's currently at the University of North Carolina, pretty much said that they can be as big as a cat. So you have these long cats. It's pretty big. Now that we've covered that, I wanted to discuss the habitat. Where do these things live? Obviously, you don't see them on land, and I just said that it came from the ocean. Giant isopods are sea dwellers. They live on the ocean floor, where they act as scavengers. So they'll feast on, fish, dying fish. They'll eat fish that are captured in commercial traps. In fact, I have the video I was loading. It's an example of this.
Giant marine woodlice, a third of a meter long, are ripping.
So you'll see here that the isopods are feasting along with all these other animals.
Over the next few hours, there will be friendly competition between scavengers of all kinds to grab a share.
And this is obviously sped up. You'll see that all tons of animals. This is the habitat. This is where they live, how they operate.
And they just
And they're all on the ball.
Oh gosh, that's gross.
Oh my god.
It reminds me of Thanksgiving dinner, doesn't it? Now on the ocean floor, it's pretty much dark. The isopods have compound eyes, but they have extremely poor vision. Obviously, there's no light. It's sub-zero temperatures, below freezing. In fact, if you visit them in an aquarium, where you'll find them, the water's kept below freezing. It's kept very dark just to simulate the environment that they're used to. So now that I've talked about habitat, let me discuss reproduction. How do these things reproduce? For one, they lay eggs. And usually, there are very few features between the male and female isopods that you wouldn't be able to tell them apart just using your eyes. The females, when they're impregnated, they carry the eggs on the underside in brood pouches, and they can carry maybe up to 20 eggs at once. And what they'll do is they won't even eat, because if they blow it up too much, it may threaten to kill the eggs, kill the babies. Now, when the eggs hatch and the isopods are born, they just swim out, and they're actually almost fully developed, with the exception of maybe a few minute features. Most isopods metamorphosize. They become larvae and then they evolve. But the isopods don't do this. They're already pretty much fully developed, and that allows them to survive. It gives them a greater chance of survival. So, you know, I mean, look at this. You think that a roly-poly, a familiar creature as opposed to this kind of sea monster. In fact, I was looking for a clip of Godzilla fighting some sort of monster. I couldn't find one that fit. But it goes to show you that this, a roly-poly, is related to, well, this, to a giant isopod. And, you know, these creatures aren't monsters. They're underwater. You know, they live in a place where we don't even have that much knowledge about. We know more about space than we do the ocean. And it constitutes 70% of the planet. So this is just a small fraction of whatever else is down there. So when I first found out about this, it was on a Fox News article. They're calling it a monster, some sort of creature from the deep. But it's really just an animal. It's like anything else. And I think it just goes to show you that we need to be more open-minded. We need to appreciate the life that this planet is, you know, giving us. It's here. It's part of the planet just like us. Thank you.